Hello. This is the One Episode Rule, a podcast about first impressions. I am Magpie, back from vacation. I saw a lot of films on planes. One of them was an anime.
You did see an
I
anime one.
I did see Belle,
Hey.
which I liked, but does make me think that that Hosoda can't do another virtual reality movie.
He's done
He has
enough.
he has run the fuck out of them.
You've used all of your virtual reality cards.
There are no more virtual worlds. I don't care what color or what letter you call them.
Anyhow.
How are you?
Hi, I'm Joey. Welcome, everyone. Welcome back. I don't think I did any anime this week. I rested and relaxed and had a good time. Maybe I'll watch something this week. We'll see. But yeah, that's it for me.
Cool. It's just us this time.
Just us. Might
So
be just us for a minute. We'll see, I guess.
So I'll move on to the news. Looking up anime news is always strange because you occasionally have the uncomfortable circumstance of butting into real news because of its impact on anime bullshit.
Oh boy.
Which is, hey, guess what? There might be a pause in the airing of One Piece and Dragon Ball back in Japan, because of a fucking scandal at Fuji TV involving the fact that they may have basically just been sort of sex trafficking their female employees to rich sponsors.
Fucking what?
Yeah, they apparently there was some pressure to entertain powerful individuals at parties hosted by Fuji TV.
Jesus fucking Christ. Hello?
What a fucking nightmare. Jesus Christ.
Damn. Yeah, those animes can fuck off if they're going to be doing that.
They also it's also such a disaster for the television station that they had a fucking 10-hour press conference about it.
10 hours?
Where that was open to all journalists, and I'm just like, oh, fuck, that's a fucking disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of their shows are airing without commercial.
Wow.
So yeah. Let's move on to some nicer news.
Please. Good lord.
Hey, can I entice you back out of the corner with live action Gundam? They might make that.
Whoa.
It seems like Netflix might be interested in sponsoring that, or at least the director of a Netflix movie is.
Tentatively crawling out of the corner.
Yeah, Bandai Namco is just like, hey, we're signing an investment agreement with Legendary Entertainment. So they may be making a Hollywood live action adaptation of Gundam.
Very tentatively. I remember what they did with the last space anime.
Oh God, which one was that?
Oh yeah, Cowboy Bebop.
Oh yeah, but no, that was a series on Netflix. It looks like they're talking about making a movie here.
A movie.
Movie.
We'll see.
And it's directed by the guy who did Sweet Tooth, which I heard was okay. But
all right.
And finally, fucking Okarun and Momo spotted in Marvel Comics.
What?
Yeah, they're just in Avengers Academy. They don't speak, but they're just in the background, and I'm just like, oh shit, that's just them.
That's really funny.
Wait,
you're gonna have to show me a picture at some point.
I haven't. I will hit you with it. They're just there.
Wow, that is just them, isn't it? Holy shit! good, 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 good for the good for them.
Good for them, I guess. Um, um,
Baffling, but wow.
so you want to know what we're gonna watch?
Yes.
Uh,
What are we digging into?
I was saving this for Blackle. Blackle hasn't been on in a while, so
Yeah, you're
we
just gonna
should
have to.
probably hit this. We're gonna watch Mayonaka Punch,
Whoa.
Mayonaka Punch, or Midnight Punch, or
Okay.
Mayopan.
Mayo pun. All right, let's. I don't know what it is, but let's get punched, I guess. Da da da. Okay, so for a minute I thought you had tricked me into watching Viral Hit again.
No,
Um,
we're not
this
going back
isn't
to
quite that. It was listen,
Gundam.
the early parts of the episode were similar. You have to understand where I'm coming from
This
here.
ties into my theorem about Japanese culture and YouTube, but I'll talk about it later.
Yeah,
My
we can
joke
do
was
that.
just going to be a fake apology video. It's to be like I wanted to. We here at the One Episode Cast wanted to offer our sincere apologies that you, our viewers, could not hype us up enough to push us to success.
It's your fault. It
But
is your fault though.
yeah,
Let's carry on.
this is yeah, that was Mayonaka Punch. We had to record this half just the next day because of bullshit.
Oh yeah.
So the
Um
energy is different,
Listen, it's
unavoidably.
lesson. It's fine. Emergencies came up. We
It's
had to
fine.
we had to move the recording around, but I don't it's fine. So this show. Um
We had to kick one of our many silent members off of the podcast. It's very messy
yeah,
situation.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Do
yeah.
you want to read this blurb?
Sure. I'll read a blurb for you. Ahem. Masaki's career on Newtube ends abruptly when the Harakiri sisters decide to kick her out of their group during a live stream. With her bad reputation, Masaki has a slim chance of returning to popularity with a solo channel, and she is plagued by comments of hate. Masaki soon meets Live, a vampire lady who just woke up from her slumber, in which she dreamed of Masaki and developed an obsession with her. Believing the discovery will be the next internet sensation, Masaki forms a pact with Live. In exchange for Masaki's blood, Live will help her reach a milestone of 1 million subscribers. Now, with the other vampires in Live's house on board with Masaki's ambitious plans, she and Live work together to film videos and restore her to her career glory.
I noticed you said it wrong too, which is
What did
very
I say
funny
wrong?
because the subs do not acknowledge the fact that it is that the name of the original YouTube channel is in fact the Harakiri sister.
Harakiri?
I do not know why
Oh,
because they keep saying hyped up sisters. And it's just
oh,
like that's
interesting. They
not
did
it.
say
That's
hyped up,
not
didn't
what they're
they?
saying.
Uh, yeah, I don't know. I didn't
Harak
catch that
Harakiri
reference.
Harakiri sisters sounds like a fucking like punk band.
It sounds like a reference to something that I should know, but I just don't.
But yeah. So yeah, that is basically the whole synopsis. All of that happens in this
All of that
episode.
happens in this. We can
But
definitely go for a detailed rundown as well, but that is it
yeah.
in a nutshell.
But yeah, we open on Masaki watching a video in like a coffee shop or a diner on her phone of the other two making the announcement that she's no longer on the channel. Uh, and they're very apologetic. Uh,
We're sorry to anyone who we've inconvenienced with
we've
this.
inconvenienced and anybody who was made uncomfortable by the past few videos. We've decided to go on without Masakichi, and yeah, her reaction, of course, is screw you guys.
She literally runs in and like punches them on stream, is what I remember.
Yeah, she does leave the place after her outburst, and they continue to the point where they make her so angry that she bursts in during
Uh-huh.
the live stream and just spears one of them.
uh, yeah. That's where I thought we were going with this. Oh, okay, it's viral hit again. We're gonna have fights on camera. No, that's not what this is. But like,
That's not what this is.
but like only a little to the left.
But they're still on they're on the same website.
Yes, they are. This is happening simultaneously, I
This
think.
is happening simultaneously.
I want to believe.
Um, so so yeah, and when we cut back, they're all sitting in there, just like so. Thanks for ruining the stream. He's just like, well, you got a whole bunch of hits, right? Yeah, all thanks to you. Just like we're gonna restart it in a moment. Will you be here to join us? Not like anybody would want to see a violent bitch like you. She's like, fucking forget it, and
She's like,
storms
fuck
out.
off.
Uh,
Gets out of there.
we do see a freeze frame of the inciting incident, and she has just straight up slugged one of the other girls on
Uh-huh.
stream.
Yes.
Um, so Masaki is a great protagonist already, in that she is a complete bumblefuck loser.
He is kind of a fail girl.
She is a she is a fail girl who cannot control her anger. Um, and yeah, uh, her immediate thought is just like, I'll launch a solo channel, and she does her first video of her solo channel, and she checks the comments, and it's all just people just being like, really? You're not even going to start with an apology video?
I think she was just like, they're all negative comments. She like makes a sock puppet account and
Mhm.
like gives herself a positive comment, and everyone hates on that
They
comment.
just immediately they're just like sock puppet.
Yeah, and they're just like, what's wrong with you? She's like, no, it didn't work.
um, so yeah, she goes, she's just like, maybe I should make the apology video. And oh, she's like, all right. And she can't do it.
She can't make herself.
She's so enraged at them for just abandoning her. Because yeah, they've been making videos together since they were like teenagers.
Uh-huh.
Uh, and I don't know how much of this is puffery, but she claims to have come up with all the video ideas and done all the editing.
Right.
Uh, and they're just like, oh, we'll get by. We'll just hire somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Thus enraging her further. But it
Yeah.
gives her an idea because she's just like, maybe I'll just audition some new members. Maybe that'll help me get out.
Yeah, this is gonna go great.
Um, so yeah, she sets up auditions for it. She's just like she I think she rents a space and like in like an
Yeah,
office
she like
building.
rents a full office, but like she must still be getting like or have some funds from
Yeah,
their channel.
yeah, she has a little money, and she sets it up, and she takes on her first interview, and just like, she's like, hello. So if you would join, and across the table is a girl who's just straight up filming her on her phone. And she's just like, hey guys, I snuck into interviews here with the disgraced Misaki from the Hyped Up Sisters.
Hey, look, it's the problematic girl.
It's the canceled girl
It's the
herself.
can't. Yeah.
And she's just like, so if you would join, oh no, I'm not here to join. Please, do you mind if I upload this to
Leave.
my YouTube channel? And she's just like, leave. And she gets another one, and it's like a skinny guy with glasses, and she's
He's
just
like a
like,
little nervous looking. She's like,
she's
oh,
like,
at least he's taking it seriously.
he looks a little more normal, and she's just like, so if you were to join, it's just like, can I ask you a question first? And she's like, all right. She's like, do you have anything to say to the other members of the Hyped Up Sisters? And she's like, well, not really. I was just like, well, it must hurt being left alone, and they were bad mouthing you on stream the other day. And she's like, fucking what? What were they? It's just
Those
like
bitches.
those bitches. It's just like, well, it's all a real pain. Hey, wait a second, are you recording?
And
because
yeah, he's got his phone.
he's got his phone recording app going, and he's just like, no,
No, no,
he's like, please,
leave.
please, and it's just a string of applicants like this. There's
There's
a
one that shows up in like a
there's one
fursuit
that shows up in a fursuit, um, or a mascot suit.
or
Um,
mascot suit. There's like one that's like a robot. Like
there's
it's a bunch of
yeah,
fucking
it
weirdos.
just says how. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and the last guy is just like a drunk who wandered.
Yeah, like where am I?
And she's just like, oh my god.
She's like, damn, I should have known it was all gonna be a bunch of trolls.
Um, and we cut away from her for a moment. We cut away to across town, where somebody is dreaming.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
We're gonna have to meet our secondary character.
our secondary protagonist, Liv, uh, is having a dream in which she sees the silhouette of a woman who says, "Go ahead, make a meal out of me," and she's like, "Oh my god,
She's like, I've never
it
been so aroused.
it Takematsu." And she rolls over in her bed, and her hand falls into sunlight from the window and immediately catches fire
Because she's a
because she is
vampire.
straight up a vampire. Um, and she just jumps out of bed and goes, "Oh, oh, oh!" and just starts flapping it to put it out. And there's somebody at her door. It's a shorter girl
Mm-hmm.
with blonde twin tails. I can find her name. I can do it. Ichiko.
Yes.
Gripping her pillow is just like, yo, keep it down. Do you have any idea what time it is? Wait a second. Liv Sama, you're awake? And she throws herself into a hug that pushes them both into fully into the sunlight.
They burst into flames.
And they
You're just
burst
like,
into
ah!
flames. Uh, anyway, they head downstairs, and they're sitting around while Liv sucks down blood packs.
Because, yeah, Ichigo's like, yeah, you've been asleep for 23 years. Like, what?
Just like, you finally woke up, you can help save me. It's just like, save you from what? And she's just like, the debt collectors. I've been working hard to keep the manor in shape for these past 20 years.
He's been doing fucking
She's
stonks.
been doing fucking stock investing because she watches
Apparently not
videos on
well.
YouTube because she's on fucking r/diamond hands or whatever the fuck.
Yes, 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 yes.
She's an
She's,
ape.
oh god, oh no, we can't. She bought
She's
NFTs.
smooth
No.
brained.
No, no.
But
Um,
she has taken the financial advice.
yes.
Um, but yeah, she's just like yeah, I started trading stocks. It's just like, how'd you learn to do that? You can barely read the word collection on all of its letters. And she's just like, oh, I watched videos on it. She's like, videos? And
Look
she
at this
shows her
cool little cube that I have.
her smartphone. And she's like, what's that slab? She's just like, oh, it's a smartphone. And she's like, I watched these videos to show me how to invest. And she's just like, wait a second, enough of that shit. I recognize that girl.
That's the girl from my
That's
dreams.
the girl from my
Woo!
dreams with the great blood.
How does she know?
How does she know? Um,
Um,
so
here's a thing that I have.
what?
If she's only been asleep for 23 years, surely she would have heard of, like, they had the concept of cell phones.
They didn't
Like,
have the
they would have
concept of
been
cell
different.
phones, but they were shit 20 years
They
ago.
were shit. Like, they were bricks back then, but, like,
They weren't smartphones yet, so she can actually kind of be forgiven for not knowing what it
a
is.
little bit. Maybe
If you'd shown
should
me
have
a
been like,
smartphone like 20 years ago, I probably would have been surprised by it.
I mean, like, it's so small. It can do
Um,
so many. Does this thing have games on it?
I think I had a Nokia flip phone back
Oh
in the
yeah.
day.
No, I straight up had a Nokia brick with
Oh,
Snake. It was my
yeah, yeah,
favorite
Snake. I
cell
had
phone
Snake.
game.
Um,
Anyhow,
um, so yeah. We cut back to Masaki, who is not doing well.
she's yeah,
She's
she's
gone out
gone
for a
out.
drink and she is passed out in a local izakaya. And the staff is just like, "Miss, we're about to close up," and she's just like another Tochu on the rocks.
She's like,
It's just like,
no, we're
no,
closing.
no, we're closing. It's just like you have to go. It's just like all anybody tries to do is throw me out. It's just like, and those auditions today were such shit, and the waitress who's trying to wake her up is just like, wait a second, you're Masakichi from the Hyped Up Sisters, aren't you? Don't start causing trouble for people in real life.
This actually like works on her. She's just like,
She's like,
sorry. Um,
eto.
and she leaves. It's like, oh, you're
So,
so pathetic.
s-
Aw.
sumimasen. But I think you're supposed to say suimasen, but nobody says enunciates the whole thing. But
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I don't know that much. Um, but yeah, they just sort of eject her into the night, and she's just like she's drinking that boxed wine shit
Yeah.
that what's her name from Bochi the Rock drinks. That's dire. Her drinking the fucking oni juice.
Uh-huh. Oh, God.
um, yeah, and she's wandering through the streets, and she's just like, "Well, I'm not fucking going back to that house." It makes me wonder if she'd lived with them because that's even worse.
Yeah. Oh, man. Like, where's she gonna go?
And as she's wandering around, she passes an abandoned hospital, and she's just like, "It's where we filmed our first like actual viral video."
Mm-hmm.
Just like, hmm. And then
Mm-hmm.
she's inside it.
Yeah.
Um, Wait a second, was that right? Did we skip some shit?
I think she maybe has like a little flashback. There is a scene at some point where the debt collectors are coming in to the
Yeah, yeah,
vampire's house. That might happen
yeah,
around this point.
yeah. Because Liv sent her a message. I think that's at the end of the interview section where she gets that.
Yeah, she
Um,
sends her a message, but I don't think she
and she
responds.
ignores it.
She's just like, everyone, all of these suck. I'm not gonna try anymore, I guess.
And yeah, there's a very funny scene with Liv and Ichiko, in which she's just shut up, and she's just like internally monologuing to herself about how she has to get Masakichi's blood, and then it cuts
It's
over to
me
Ichiko, and
neither.
she's just like she's thinking so hard about how to save me from the debt collectors.
Could it be could it be she likes me?
She
Oh,
actually values me.
well.
And then said debt collectors actually show up. Um,
Yeah.
and she's just like I can't have them interrupting Liv Sama's thoughts. So she goes out, and there's a bunch of like racket,
Mm-hmm.
and Liv is just like, huh, oh shit.
You're
I
like,
should
maybe
probably
I
check
should do
that out.
something about that. Yeah.
Uh, Cut to the next scene, and Ichiko is hanging from the ceiling, holding her twin tails up, which is perhaps the funniest joke in because she's upside down.
It's quite funny.
The other guy, she's clearly knocked one of them out, and the other guy is just like, "Where'd she go?"
He's like, what the
And
hell
she,
is
she
going
goes
on?
to she goes to strike him down, and then just falls onto the floor because
Flat
she's just
on her
like
face.
because because she hasn't had any blood all day
She's starving.
because Liv
Poor
drank all
thing.
of it. Uh, and he's just like, "Oh shit, little girl, are you okay?"
Oh,
And Liv comes out and just beats him, presumably.
her teeth are they might have eaten those guys.
They might have
They
eaten those guys. I'm
maybe
not
ate
sure.
those guys. Unclear.
They are vampires,
They are
is the thing.
vampires.
Um, and then yeah, we have Misaki at the abandoned hospital
Yeah,
because yeah,
she's having
she
little
has a
flashbacks during this as well.
yeah, she flashed back to their first video where they got permission to explore the hospital for ghosts. And then the next scene is just her with her fucking selfie stick, and she's just like, Masakichi here. I'm in an abandoned hospital. Well,
I'm not scared. She's
she's just
bonking into shit.
she's still very drunk. Is
She
the
is also very drunk and like
um
literally bonking into shit. She walks straight into a
yeah, she
beam at
walks
some point.
some water runs down her back and it scares her into a beam and she like breaks her nose. She's got like
Yeah.
a nosebleed.
Nosebleed, yeah.
And she has another little flashback to all of them recording the footage and looking for ghosts and stuff. And she's just like, oh man,
She's like, why'd they have to kick me out?
why'd they have to
Sniffle,
be
sniffle.
such bitches? All I wanted to do was have fun and make videos.
Poor thing.
Uh, so Liv is also in this hospital, but for diametrically opposed reasons. She's
Yeah.
digging through some trash and she's like, yo, why doesn't this hospital have any blood? Why is it so fucking dark? She's like, huh. 20 years ago, this place was popping. Ah,
Yeah.
shit. Did they abandon it?
Aw,
And she
man.
decides to walk on the ceiling for a bit to have a little thing,
Just for the drama of it, I guess.
just out of force of habit. And yeah, she's having herself a think about. She's like, oh shit, where am I gonna get blood? I can't stop thinking about that one girl. uh, and Yeah, there's a cutaway to a droplet of blood hitting the floor, and she's just like, "Wow, I just got a whiff of something great." It's just like I'm gonna fucking lose it.
She's here.
And as we cut away from her, we do see Masaki is filming her, just going, "What
Yeah.
the fuck is going on?
What's that?
What is that? What the fuck is that?" And as she's backing up away from her, she steps on a can of like Sapporo beer.
Yeah.
Uh, and Liv is
Nice.
just like, "Ah, found you."
Ah.
It's just like you're Masakishi, right? I saw this. It's just like you've got really great blood. I definitely want you. No, it's like I
I
gotta
need
say
you
something.
so bad.
What can I say? It's just like I'm gonna use the bathroom, and then she just books it.
She just starts sprinting. She's like,
She's like,
no, wait,
no,
come
come
back. We
back.
need to be friends. Come back here.
Uh, Liv joyfully chases her through this abandoned
She's
hospital.
having a great time.
She's just
Misaki
like,
seemingly
don't.
less so.
She's like, don't change directions so fast. Chases her all the way up onto the roof,
Uh-huh.
uh, where she's just standing up against the edge of the roof, and she just tries to make a cross with her arms. She's like, "What? What is that?" She's like, "It's a cross. Stay back." It's like, okay, but you should come away from the edge. It's
That's
dangerous there.
dangerous.
Um, she's like, "Why would I do that?" It's like, I'll come away from the edge whenever you leave. It's just like, I see. She's like, well, shit. How can I get through to her? She shows her the video on her phone. She's just like, I saw you in this video, and she's like, and that's the wrong thing to say to drunk Masaki.
Yeah, because she's like, I don't want to think about that anymore. I
It's
hate
just like,
them.
I'm
I
done with
hate
all
all of
that
that.
shit. I hate them. I hate all of this. I hate myself. Nobody needs me anymore.
And she accidentally backs off of the ceiling. She's plummeting
well,
off of this building.
well, we skipped over something there because
Oh, yeah?
Luke just says, "I need you."
Oh, yeah, she did say
I
that,
hate
didn't
the
she?
jackpot with your blood. And she's like, what? And she accidentally backs off of
Yeah,
the building. And it's actually kind of sad because she's
it is
initially
sad.
horrified, but then she's just like, I guess this
She's
is
like
fine.
accepting it. She's just like, well, this is how it ends, huh?
But
But
it
it's
isn't
not
how
how
it
it
ends
ends.
because killed by a vampire who just straight up does the whole Aladdin bit because she can fly.
She's got little tiny, like, pink wings
Yeah,
that
like
sprout out.
little energy wings.
Little
Um,
tiny little bat wings. Very cute.
yeah,
They do
takes her on the whole
immediately
fucking
zoom
carpet
over.
ride.
Yeah, so fast. Misaki
Um,
is having both a great time and also a little bit terrified.
oh yeah, of course. And she's also filming
She's
because
like,
the phone is still going. Um,
blah 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 blah.
yeah. She eventually gets so shook up from being like tossed that she's just like, I'm gonna hurl. So they go back to the hospital rooftop,
Hmm.
and she's just like, are you Daijobu? Are you okay?
She apparently is, because that
And she
she
yeah she
liked
wipes her
that.
mouth. She wipes her mouth, and he's just like, you know what? I think we can reach a deal here. because they're going for 1 million subscribers. If you can get me there first, you can have my blood. She specifically says you could make a meal out of me,
You
which is
can make a meal out of me, which
what
is I
she
think
said
what she said in the dream.
in the dream earlier.
And
Um,
she
which is
everyone likes this.
which causes Liv to have what I would describe as some sort of gay conniption.
Yes, 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 yes.
And then it plays the outro. I remember the outro having like really, really charming animation.
It did. It did. Really charming. It's like a slightly different,
Yeah,
almost. How do you want to describe? Like
it's
almost a little.
lineless.
Yeah, lineless.
It's like whenever you put down flats on top of
Mhm.
line.
It's cute. It's cute.
It's very cute. I like it. Um, so yeah,
So
that's the show. What do we think of it?
this was pretty good. Um,
What do you think of it?
what do you think? Yeah, I had I had a decent time watching this. I'm trying to think. I feel like maybe a little better than neutral. Like I didn't. It's not like something that I was just like, whoa, this is my mind is blown forever. But it wasn't like, you know, I had no feelings at all. Like they're cute. I like this sort of like fail girl X
Hmm?
gremlin GF sort of energy that they've got going.
Hmm.
Um these
Yeah,
are
I was
these
gonna
are
say
both character types that I enjoy seeing in things.
it would not normally be my kind of thing. I don't think the energy usually wouldn't match up with what I like.
Mhm.
However, I enjoy that Masaki is just like a horrible little malcontent.
Yeah, she's a little freak and I'm here for it.
And Liv is actually a cute design. Um,
Yes, yes,
I
yes,
do not
yes.
believe that Liv has been asleep for 20 years because Liv's clothes are that nice.
Maybe Ichiko was just dressing her up the whole
Oh
time.
God, like a doll.
Maybe she seemed
Like,
to be having that energy.
like if she went to sleep 20 years ago, she should be coming out in like a horrible bejeweled baby girl tee
Oh yeah, oh
and
yeah.
like
Like
lowrider
the
jeans with a
low-rise
whale
jeans.
tail.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah.
Just absolutely deplorable 2000s fashion.
Yeah, they gotta have some more layer. No, I definitely, in my mind, Ichiko was dressing her up the whole time.
That that's
I have
frightening.
to believe that.
Um, so so yeah, I might be willing to watch more of this. There's only
Uh,
like 12 episodes.
yeah, I actually do think I would watch more of this.
If it continues to be funny, you know,
Yeah, it's the jokes were good enough in the first episode. I don't feel like there were a ton of them though. I don't think there was anything that made me like wheeze or cackle out loud.
it was more like situational comedy
Yeah.
that gives you a sensible chuckle.
Yeah,
I
it
will
was more
say
just like, they're
we
cute.
didn't do it justice, but the scene in which both of them are monologuing in their heads about the other
Yeah, that one
with
was one of
Ichiko
the better ones.
and Liv and completely misunderstanding the other's
Yes.
train of thought. Genuinely very funny.
Yes, yes, yes.
So yeah, I'm not going to go out of my way to watch this again, but I would watch. I would eat it if it was served to me.
Okay. Um, Here's a question. What do you think their first YouTube stunt is going to be? Do you think they're going to upload flying?
Maybe
Do you think
they're
they're
gonna
going
do
to
some
like
vampire shit.
do you think they're going to be straight out that she is a vampire? Do you think like vampire hunters are going to come for her or do you think
Maybe I think that is gonna be the gimmick. Is it's just like, oh yeah, this bitch is a vampire.
Uh-huh. Maybe. I mean, what did they say? There was a clip and they were calling their show like the late night something. What did
I
they
don't.
call it?
I don't know.
There was a little miniature clip at the end, and they have like a quote unquote like late night show, which
I
is
don't know.
funny.
I like cut it off like 5 minutes before the ending because I was just watching it again and I already knew what happened.
Well, you gotta see the whole damn thing. Damn it,
No, I don't.
you do.
Already done it.
Points.
Anyway, If you'd like to cancel us, you can do so at oneepisodecast@gmail.com.
That is one word, not the number. I feel like we have to have a few people following us before people can actually canceling us. But if you wanna follow us, if you want us to have a following so that we can be cancelable, you can assemble on Blue Sky, Twitter. We are at One Episode Cast. Yeah,
You,
come bully us. We love
you
it.
can make up for your failures as a viewer without
We
having to make an apology video.
we are sorry if what we've just said has made you feel bad about
I'm not
yourself.
sorry.
No. You'll be apologizing for that later.
No, I won't.
No, you won't. Oh man, we're
Good night.
so over